Mah Nà Mah Nà is a popular song by Italian composer Piero Umiliani. It's originally appeared on the Italian film Sweden, Heaven and Hell. It was a minor radio hit in the United States and in Britain, but became better known internationally for its use by the Muppets and on The Benny Hill Show. Sesame Street producer Joan Ganz Cooney heard the track on the radio and decided it would be a perfect addition to the show. It was first performed by Jim Henson, Kermit the Frog, Frank Oz, Miss Piggy, and Loretta Long on the 14th episode of the show, broadcast on November 27, 1969. 7 years later, the song was part of the premiere episode of The Muppet Show in 1976. Starting in 1971, The Benny Hill Show, in its second incarnation, now at Thames Television, where it launched its 1969 in color, implemented Mahna Mahna as part of a comic background music medley that would run during their often filmed slapstick sketches. The medley became a Benny Hill Show tradition for the rest of its run. Aside from its notoriety as the primary silent comedy sketch scene music for The Benny Hill Show, Mahna Mahna became familiar to many from its rendition by the Muppets on television. In 1969, the first season of Sesame Street featured a sketch featuring two Muppet girls voiced by Frank Oz and Loretta Long, who are unsure of what to do, until they decide to sing a song. Enter an unusually looking short, shaggy-haired male Muppet character who begins singing Mah Nà Mah Nà, prompting the girls to join him. None of the characters had names at the time, but the male Muppet who led the Mah Nà Mah Nà call and response was eventually going by the alternate identity Bip Bippadotta, so as to distinguish him from the official Mah Nà Mah Nà character that would be developed later on. In 1976, on the first episode of The Muppet Show to be recorded, featuring Juliet Prowse, the 1969 Mah Nà Mah Nà routine from The Ed Sullivan Show was reworked and used as the first sketch with the same characters in a new recording of the last musical arrangement. The Muppet Show became an immediate hit, and Mah Nà Mah Nà was the highlight of that episode. During the sketch, Mah Nà Mah Nà managed to dance his way backstage and out of the Muppet Theater, phoning the Snoths to sing the title lyrics one last time and end the song. At the end of the episode, he managed to enter the Statler and Waldorf box. As a result, the original Piero Umiliani recording finally became a hit in the UK, and where the Muppet Show soundtrack album featuring the Muppets version went to number 1, it was at that point that the name Mah Nà Mah Nà and the Snoths was given the incorrect credit of Mah Nà Mah Nà and the Snoths, which has served as the definitive spelling ever since. The single from the album, Halfway Down the Stairs, reached the top 10 in the UK charts, and its B-side was Mah Nà Mah Nà, making the song appear 3 times in the charts at the same time, albeit as a B-side, the Piero Umiliani version, and also a track on the album. Later on in that same episode, a snippet of the song Lullaby of Birdland is hummed during one of the improvisational passages as part of a running gag involving Mah Nà Mah Nà, and the later Muppet TV series Muppets Tonight, from 1996 to 1998, revisited in a sketch with Sandra Bullock where Kermit the Frog visits a doctor to complain about weird things that happen to him whenever he says the word phenomena. Namely, the Snoths suddenly appear with musical accompaniment to sing their part of the song. In the Muppets version of Bohemian Rhapsody, at 2 minutes and 25 seconds, the Snoths make a cameo appearance singing the titular lyric. The song is performed in the 2011 film The Muppets, in which various celebrities sing with the Snoths in the end credits.